Hi, I'm Sonia Luna, CEO and founder of Aviva Spectrum, an internal audit and compliance consulting firm headquartered in Los Angeles, California. I'm also a well-known speaker on topics like COSO's new framework, SOX 404, quality assessment reviews, internal auditing, and related topics. Today's interview is with David Rohlander, a leader in his field and a well-sought-out speaker for Fortune 500 organizations and the Big Four accounting firms. David has, quite frankly, been there and done that in the military, academia, and business. His insights, experience, and expertise enable him to deliver high-value impact, relevance, and results for his clients. David has an MBA in finance, and he has built 3 companies and coached CEOs and executives throughout his career. He is a perpetual student, disciplined listener, and a professional speaker for over 30 years. Today, we'll be discussing leadership principles based on David's new book, The CEO Code. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Sonia. How are you?
Wonderful this morning. I am so excited to talk to you about this wonderful new book, which leads me to my primary question. What was the inspiration to write the book?
It's a book that has principles and practical examples and stories that are all true, that are all real, based on experience and the expertise that I've been able to pick up over the years. And it's basically to pass on my legacy to my grandson from a personal standpoint, but to people in general, and to help people become more productive, more focused, and build a masterpiece out of their personal life and their professional life.
One of the concepts I saw you promote throughout the book was the power of one-on-one meetings. I wanted you to explain to our audience, how have you been promoting the power of one-on-one meetings throughout your career, and could you explain what are the top benefits that come from this type of meeting?
One-on-one meetings are nothing new. They're nothing profound. But there's something that a lot of people have a tendency to ignore, especially because it's so easy to use technology. You can text somebody, you can email them, you can call them on the phone, you can do Skype, you can do all different kinds of things rather than having a one-on-one meeting. And what has happened is that over time, the last, let's say, 15 to 20 years, they have been downplayed more and more within organizations. But historically, I mean, if you think back to through history, communication and one-on-one was very, very important. People would travel miles by horseback, or they would walk miles just to have a one-on-one meeting with somebody. There's a very good book out there, and bestseller by a fellow named Duhigg, who wrote the book, The Power of Habit. And so what I advocate is you develop a habit. And he talks about a keystone habit, the ultimate habit, a habit that can actually change the culture, that can change what goes on within an organization, what goes on within the bowels and the fiber of the organization. And what I have come up with is, as a keystone habit, one-on-one meetings. Why? One-on-one meetings give you an opportunity to see another person in a completely different light than you do when you see them on television, on YouTube, on Skype, or on the phone, or with any technology. You get to smell, feel, sense their emotions.
Thank you, David. This has been just a tremendous interview, and I look forward to reading your new book coming up. I just want to say again, thank you, David, for spending time with us, and I hope our listeners, although it is a compliance-focused venue, I stated to you earlier I wanted to expose some of these key core principles that it doesn't matter if you're in compliance or any industry. It's just those core principles you can apply today in your work and in your life. So, again, I want to say thank you for your time, David, with us and having this interview.
Thank you, Sonia, very much.